Hi guys, it's Chris with City Girl Homestead. So we're going to start dinner, and there was a recipe I was going to follow, and then you know how that goes. But anyways, I'm going to make garlic butter pork chops, but I'm not going to follow the recipe, so I won't have a recipe listed for it. But it's going to be really simple, because the other one, I got to looking at it, and I'm like, that's just too much. Just too much. Alright, I tried to take a nap today. What a joke. People called me. I've been up all day since 1 o'clock this morning, so I'm getting tired. So I said, no heavy-duty recipe. So what I'm going to do is start out by melting some butter in my pan. And like the other ones, like take this out, take that out, add this, add that. Have softened butter. I'm like, oh shoot, I didn't have that either. So I'm creating my own. Which that's fine too. And then I'm going to put some garlic in there with it. If you want to use powder or something instead, you could do that too. But I'm going to use this to go in with the butter. The one thing I kind of liked that it was in there was they were taking the pork chops and they put a little bit of paprika on them and rubbed them on the sides. So I think that I'm going to do that actually. Let me get another little thing here. I'll get just this little spatula. Kind of put a little bit on top. The idea of the paprika sounded good to me. So we're going to do that part. Because paprika really does put a lot of taste to stuff, I think. Try to get that evenly distributed there. It seems like a lot, but it's going to dissolve into that. There we go. Get my towel all nice and dirty. That's how that works. Get this moving around. And if you have to add more butter, it's no big deal. Go ahead and add it. We're going to stop by that new Amish store that I just seen about today. We're going to stop to that on the way, either up or on the way home. So I'm going to put that into the pan. And then, while that's starting to cook, I am going to flip my little cutting board over here. And I'm going to cut some slices of zucchini. Alright, so I'm going to get these chopped. That one was too thin, or too thick. When I chopped it too thin. And if you guys would, you know, make sure you like on my videos. That really does count for a lot. And if you know anybody, share the videos. Because my views are way down. And I'm sure it's because of summer, but it surely would help me out a lot. And I'd appreciate it if you did. I know everybody's busy with all the canning and all that other kind of stuff. I know. I think I'll have enough tomatoes to do actually another batch this weekend. And then I might try to get my my vegetable broth in. So that would be kind of nice too. Alrighty. And then we're going to use leftover fruit for tonight too. And then I might surprise Tom actually with that dessert. So I like to get it just about started to brown, and then I flip it over. And then it actually says on that recipe that if you cut right along the fat line, that they'll lay flatter. By golly, it does. You learn something new every day. So I'm going to get these about halfway to 3/4 done, and then I'll be back and we're going to add our zucchini. Alright, so now I'm going to add my zucchini over here in the corner. And that way that'll get the paprika taste and the oil, you'll get the butter and all the other flavors that we add to it. The paprika, all of that. We'll put some over there too. And that way it's a one-pot meal. One-pan meal, I should say. Now what I want to do is just salt and pepper on my zucchini. I know someone's going to call it zucchini because they don't like it. I had gotten one the other day or something and I didn't use both of them. Then what I want to do is take, I know we'll just create this together, is a little bit of parsley on top of that, on the side that doesn't have the other seasonings. You know, we could probably put a little bit on our zucchini too, why not? Parsley's supposed to be really good for you, so why not? I think this is going to be delicious. And look at the side that has the paprika on it. Just a second, I'll turn it over to that side so you can see it. And that zucchini is going to suck up all that beautiful flavoring. So it's going to be delicious. Look at that. Who says you have to keep removing everything from a plate, you know? So, I'm going to let it cook just a little bit longer. And we're going to make some awesome, awesome pork chops. There. Now let's look at it. Isn't that beautiful? And so the zucchini has sucked up all the flavor from everything else. The pork chops are done. They should be really nice and tender because they were cooked in butter. And those are actually pork chops that I got when I went to Horrocks one morning. If you go there early enough in the morning, they have some of their meat marked down, and I got it for $2.32 for all 3 pork chops. So I didn't think that was too bad of a price. So Tom is on his way home. He should be here shortly. I'm going to get everything cut up, put on a plate, and we'll get to taste it. Well, hi, Tom.
Hello.
How are you?
Oh, hunky-dory.
There's Din Din. Plus he's got fruit.
Pork chops.
Mm-hmm. Garlic butter.
Mmm.
And then I cooked the zucchini in that same sauce.
This is good.
Nice and tender too, aren't they?
Hmm?
Nice and tender too.
Mm-hmm.
They're not all dried out because they were fried in butter. And do you see that right over there?
Well.
Yeah, you get to take a bite of that too. It's still probably pretty froze, but you can still probably get a bite out of it till it thaws out.
Was it frozen yogurt?
It's yogurt and berries, 2 layers. It's only 110 calories. What do you think about that?
Senior City Girl Homestead Cup.
Because I wanted it to stand up.
Mm-hmm.
Because I broke mine. It's still in the freezer.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think about dinner?
It's delicious.
You like it all?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. All right, you guys have a blessed night. Be a blessing, and goodbye, Tom.
Goodbye, Tom.
You guys have a great night.